former Union Minister and senior leader of the Congress party on the Congress's Bharat Jodo Yatra. Mr. Chidambaram, thanks for being with us. Is this, in a sense, Mr. Chidambaram, the launch of the Congress's campaign for 2024? The party has often been criticized for not being on the ground, not being amongst people. Is this an attempt to change that?
Well, this is an attempt to address the pressing issues of 2022 and 2023. I think we are headed to a catastrophe. Apart from soaring unemployment and raging inflation, there are other issues which are not being focused upon. The divisive agenda of the BJP, the attempt to pit state against state, the attempt to pit one language against another language, one caste against another caste, one religion against another religion. These are all indicators that we are heading to a catastrophe. What we are doing today is to alert the people that we face a catastrophe, and unless we resolve to unite India and fight the divisive agenda, we will be at the door of catastrophe.
My question, though, was that that impression of the Congress, the criticism that the party only sort of protests on Twitter and doesn't take to the streets, or hardly takes to the streets. Will this yatra dispel that impression of the Congress, you think? And it's important politically, isn't it, in the run-up to the Lok Sabha election?
Of course, it is important politically. Why would a political party do anything which is not important politically? So obviously it is important politically, but I want to disabuse the notion that we have only been on Twitter and social media. Remember, through 2021 and 2022, the Congress party has been more often than any other party on the streets, protesting price rise, protesting unemployment, and protesting the misuse of investigative agencies. Show me any other party which has hit the streets so often as the Congress party.
But has this yatra also become, in a sense, a campaign to relaunch Rahul Gandhi as the leader of the Congress party? There's so much attention that's focused on him, the fact that he's personally taking part in this Padyatra. You have an election coming up for the Congress president's post next month. Is this the relaunch of Rahul 3.0?
If you ask any 100 Congress workers, and today we had several lakhs on the seashore in Kanyakumari, they acknowledge and accept Rahul Gandhi as a leader. Now, whether the leader will become the president of the Indian National Congress is not for me to speculate today. That will be known in 15 or 20 days when the nominations are made. But he is the acknowledged leader. And I've said it repeatedly, the leader of the Congress party or even the president of the Congress party cannot be decided by anyone except the workers of the Congress party. It cannot be decided by the ruling party. It can't be decided by other opposition parties. And certainly it can't be decided by the media. So the workers have to decide who will lead them. And I think they are very clear in their mind that Congress will be led by Rahul Gandhi. Whether he will become the president of the Indian National Congress, we'll wait and see.
So finally, on the question of opposition unity, because all of this is happening parallel to these efforts to try and unite the opposition against the BJP, of Nitish Kumar's efforts, Mr. KCR's efforts. The fact is, Mr. KCR, the AAP is cold to the idea of including the Congress in any sort of opposition front. Mr. Nitish Kumar seems to think otherwise. How is this going to work?
See, political leaders are welcome to make their own effort to unite the opposition. But the arithmetic stares in the face. There is no political party in India, apart from the BJP, of course. There's no political party in India which can hope to get more than 48 seats. Because all the political parties are one-state parties. If any political party can hope to win a sizable number of seats is only the Congress party. TMC or AAP or JDU or TRS, they can all hope to win only between 17 and 48 seats. So how can there be an opposition unity, an opposition united front without the Congress? Without the Congress, it's like Hamlet without the Prince of Denmark.
All right, well, Mr. Chidambaram, only you could put it like that. But thanks very much for joining us on the day this Bharat Jodo Yatra has finally started for the Congress party.